So we're here with Jamison Dietrich again ahead of our second outdoor track weekend. Coach, before we get to this weekend, let's just talk a
hmm
little bit about last weekend
Yeah.
and kind of a really good start. You had a couple NCAA
hmm
Provos in the multi and some
hmm
PSAC qualifiers from WVU.
hmm
Just tell us a little bit about last weekend and kind of how you
Yeah.
felt it went as an opener.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was really good for an opener, really. Both Connor Munson and Madeline Newark both hit Provos in the multi, which is great for the first multi of the year. We'll probably do at least two more multis, so they'll have a chance to improve those marks. And Connor won PSAC Athlete of the Week for it, so it was great too. Um, and then WVU was pretty decent. We weren't blessed with the best weather. It was kind of windy, cold, and rainy, but I think we made the most out of it. I think people are looking fit. We just need a little better weather, I think, to actually throw down some pretty good marks.
Awesome. So again, last week it was kind of a continuation as the women continued from indoor and the men from outdoor. How do you think the transition went? You said the weather was obviously a factor.
Yeah,
Like, how is that transition gone from indoor back to outdoor?
yeah. Outdoors, really, really fun when the weather's good, and sometimes when it's not, it's a little bit up and down. So, but that's all right. That's part of outdoor. So I think the transition was good. I think we're feeling pretty healthy collectively. Just making that transition from indoor to outdoor, which you never know. Sometimes coming off of even indoor conference for the women, sometimes you can be a little banged up. But I think everyone's pretty healthy, and I think we're in a good spot right now.
So this weekend, making the trip down to Carnegie Mellon, um, who's going to be there?
hmm
What can we expect from the teams? I guess we'll start with the women first.
Yeah. Yeah, so for the women, we have a lot of women racing Friday evening in the 1500. Pretty much the entire women's distance squad's running the 1500, which will be good. But we'll have some good stuff too. I think our 4x1 ran pretty well last week for women and not good conditions for running a 4x1. So I think on Saturday they'll look a lot better when I'm going to jinx it, but supposed to be 70s. I think will be a lot better situation for all of our explosive athletes.
And then on the men's side,
Mhm.
what events should we be watching for, or
Yeah,
what athletes are primed for
yeah.
this Saturday, or Friday and Saturday at Carnegie Mellon?
Yeah, one thing I'm kind of looking forward to is men's hammer. I don't know how this is possible, but to my knowledge, we've never had a guy throw in men's hammer ever in school history. So we have two guys going to make their debut in hammer this weekend, so that'll be kind of fun for them. So Trevor Newman and Caden Velasquez are both going to throw a hammer, which will be good. Um, but then we'll have a lot of the sprinters. I think will be in a better situation than last week, probably. So I'll run a 4x1. Avon Roos, one of our transfer guys, who's going to be running the 2 and the 4. He'll be someone to look after, and Hayden again probably in hurdles. I think the short hurdles should be good marks there too.
Any other notes you want to add going into the weekend, or things to watch for?
I think that's about it. Each week I think is just a good opportunity to compete and get in the swing of things. So this week, hopefully, with 70s ish on a Saturday, should be a really good day to have some good marks, even though it's kind of early outdoor season.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Yeah.
All right. We're here with Kadi Bauer ahead of the Carnegie Mellon Invitational this weekend. Katie, looking back last weekend to WVU, Coach had already mentioned that the weather wasn't awesome. How do you mentally prepare yourself when you know the conditions might not be ideal for running outdoors?
I kind of just have to remember that even though it was the first race of the season, there is multiple. So even if the weather isn't good, I have more chances to prove myself and to hit the PSAC marks. I didn't hit them this weekend, so going into this weekend, I know that the weather is going to be better. So I know that I have a better chance of hitting them than I did because the weather was not very good at WVU.
So you'll be running the 1500 Friday night and then the 800 on Saturday. Um, tell us about those races and kind of how they're the same and how they're different for you as a distance runner.
The 1500 is it's a 100 less than a mile, so it feels a lot faster than it should, even though it's just a 100 less. So trying to prepare myself for that one, I just have to make sure I go out fast, but not fast enough to where I have nothing left at the end. And then the 800, it's only 2 laps, so you kind of just have to go out the first 400 and then just try to give it everything you have during the last lap and try not to die.
And then you're running back-to-back days, running the 1500 Friday night and then the 800 on Saturday. How do you prepare yourself after running one to be ready to mentally and physically run again the next day?
I kind of just try to recover myself both mentally and physically. So I'll take like a roll stick, or if we have the Normatec boots, I'll use them to give my legs time to recover. And then I'll also just take time to myself in the evening to kind of mentally prepare myself for the next day. Since they are two completely different events, the mindset kind of has to change since one of them is supposed to be a lot faster than the other one.
Awesome. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.